Welcome to the Business Profile. I'm Jeff Layton, and today we're at Stenerson Lumber, which is located right in Detroit Lakes on the corner of Highway 59 and 34. With me is Bill Jackson and then also Joel Nelson. And Joel, we'll start with you, and you're the store manager. Now, how long have you been here?
I've been in Detroit Lakes about 2.5 years, with the company about 21 years.
Ah, all right, so you have a little experience behind you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Stenerson. How long has Stenerson been around?
They've been in business for 121 years. I think they're fourth generation now. I've been in Detroit Lakes since 1975.
All right.
Started downtown.
I think kind of behind the mall, wasn't it?
Yep,
if I remember
exactly.
right?
Yep, and outgrew that area and moved out here. So.
Okay. All right. Now let's talk a little bit about your showroom here and what's all going on inside of Stenerson, because maybe as people drive by, they might not notice that things have changed.
No, from the exterior you wouldn't notice, but you stop inside. It was about a year-long project, complete remodeled showroom, rearranging. Basically, we wanted something where people could get some hands-on. A lot of people just do not like to, including myself, order out of a catalog or a brochure, and that was the whole purpose behind the remodeling.
Well, that's what I've noticed. When you come in here, you have almost every style of window, every style of door, exterior, interior. You can actually see how they function, see what they look like. They're actually cased in, they're fully installed, so it's just like you're in your house.
Yep, it's not just oak flush doors that are being sold anymore. We've got everything from maple to cherry to who knows what, and we've got a lot of them on display.
I think I saw hickory out there.
There's hickory out here, yes. And like I say, people can come in, they can touch, they can feel. There's different styles. Big change from coming in and just going through a catalog and picking out what you want for your home.
Yeah. Now, right now, we're standing in it's almost like this little chalet. I don't know what you mean. It's roofed in. It's like this little building inside your building, and it has a ton of examples in here, from hardware to the windows to the doors. So explain this a little bit.
We did this just to show off everything from the roof trusses to the siding, different styles of windows, patio doors, interior finish of some fancy drywall work that we had done on it.
And the other thing you've done is you've kind of like cut away little sections so you can actually see how something's constructed on the exterior and then also even on the interior walls.
Yep, you can touch from everything from the bare basics all the way to the finished product at the end.
Yeah, no, this is really neat. All right, well, I'd encourage everybody to come in and take a look at this. All right, next. All right, Bill. Now, people are familiar with you on TV3 because you've done a couple projects with us, built a couple homes on TV3, so that's been exciting. Now, let's talk a little bit about this time of year. Remodeling, you'd mentioned, is kind of really hot, and people are starting to kind of heat up on that. And then also there's some tax credit things going on. So let's talk about those two things.
Yes, with the kind of downturn in the housing market last year, a lot of people decided to keep what they had and remodel it instead of building new.
Okay.
And with the tax credits that were offered as part of the incentive programs from the government, the big one that we got involved with was the window and door program, where with qualifying purchases they were allowed a 30% tax credit on material purchases up to $5,000.
Wow.
So you were talking, $1,500 savings for the people as far as the tax credit goes. And you'd be surprised, it doesn't take many windows and doors to get to $5,000.
Sure, but what a great savings.
Correct.
Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about, you've also got some drafting services here that people might not be familiar with. So if you've got a remodeling project, you'll actually put it on paper for them.
Correct, and we don't do it so much for window and door installation, that type of thing, but for additions, roof remodels, garages, that type of thing is where the service really comes in handy.
All right.
And, in the city of Detroit Lakes, you are required to submit a blueprint when you apply for your building permit. So we can provide the prints that are needed by the city to get your permits, and of course everybody wants to know what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
So,
well, no, that's what I love also.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, there's not a lot of places that offer drafting services I'm familiar with, so that's a great service here.
It is, and we don't go quite to the detail that the architects do, but we do take it fairly in depth, and I think give them a pretty good idea of what the finished product is going to look like and how it's going to function.
All right, well, thanks, Bill.
Right.
And again, hey, congratulations, great new addition here in remodeling of this showroom.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Joel, I want to thank you for having us in here. Now, what are your summer? You have some summer hours coming up?
Yep, summer hours are open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 5, and Saturdays from 8 until noon.
All right, perfect.
You bet.
All right, well, thanks for having us in.
Thank you for coming out.
All right, well, I encourage everybody to come on and check out Stenerson Lumber, brand new showroom. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised when you walk in here, all the neat things that they have. And I'll tell you what, it's nothing like you've probably seen in here before. So come on in. Again, Stenerson Lumber, right on the corner of Highway 59 and 34.